all stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me.
Welcome to Truck and Travel. I'm Cinnamon.
I'm Darrick.
So we had a very interesting week. We got a load kind of last minute. It kind of felt like it on Sunday when we were trying to decide if we were right before I was about ready to go to bed. So we had a load that was picking up on Monday, and it was in New York, so we would have to leave on Sunday to head towards that direction. I think the deadhead was like 500 and some miles or something. But anyways, it just so happens to be in the middle of a bunch of bad winter weather. And so it was going to be up near the like Niagara Falls area. That's an area that we were going to go by and go past that. And just so happens that there was weather advisories for that area, and it was going to be 40 mile per hour. Was it gusts or winds?
Gusts of wind.
Yeah. And 8 to 12 inches of snow. So we actually got, I would call it stuck, as in like, you know.
I think they're calling for 18 to 20 inches in that area.
18 to 20?
Yeah, total accumulation.
Oh,
well,
dang.
Well, you got several states that was getting that winter storm, so the current place we was at got a lot of storm.
Yeah.
Got a lot of snow.
Yeah. So Sunday, thankfully during Darrick's shift while I was sleeping, he was able to find a rest area that we parked at. And we were a little nervous because it was on the end, like the first one you come to. So when he was sleeping, I stayed in the front, obviously, because I was awake during my shift, and I kept an eye out. And he told me, he's like, if anybody starts sliding into us, yell really loud for me to sit up, because, you know, in case it like crushed, like, so Darrick would have a chance maybe to live. If something major happened like that. There's always stuff to worry about when you're on the road, especially with bad weather. So we actually called our carrier, and we asked them, we were supposed to pick up Monday morning. We asked them if they could push it back a day because of how bad the weather was. It wasn't supposed to stop snowing in that area until I think 7 or 8 p.m. on Monday. And since we were supposed to pick up Monday morning, like it was just really bad. We got a lot of footage too of the cats playing with the snow that was coming on the windshield, which was really awesome. And actually the whole windshield was pure ice, and even the light post that was beside us, I kind of zoomed in, and there was like icicles hanging from it, and it was just completely, it was really bad. So they completely understood. The shipper actually was very nice and everything too, and they were totally okay with that happening. So we actually picked it up on Tuesday, and it had 4 different drops. So the first one was in New York. We were able to make that drop, and it was kind of close to their closing time too. And it was in a shipper area where we couldn't record, which I was kind of sad, because they had really cool icicles that were hanging off their air conditioning and just like all the windows and all that stuff. There's still some plows out. I missed that one. I don't know if you guys can kind of see. There's some awesome hills going on right now. We're actually in Virginia currently. We just dropped off at our second location, so we're heading to Tennessee for our third and our fourth drop, which will happen tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. So it pushed everything back, and we were kind of sad because we actually had 2 more loads that were lined up already after that. Darrick did a good job of combining everything, and so we had to cancel them just to make sure that we, you know, obviously make this a priority. This one was the load that we got good mileage pay and everything for too. So we do have another load after this. But yeah, the last 2 drops are going to be tomorrow on Thursday morning. One's in the morning, one's in the afternoonish. So yeah, the streets and the roads, whatever, look good. We're in Virginia, so it's very windy and everything too. Yeah. So yeah, just there's a little update. We hope everybody has been, you know, has been safe and hasn't been like forced or anything to drive in bad weather. That's the worst. And our carrier is actually really good about not doing that and being understanding. They put us on like a snowbound list, and they communicate with the shipper. So, and they're pretty understanding, especially because they're used to it. What did you say about Niagara Falls area? It was like they get the blizzard of 78.
So in Ohio, a lot of people talk about the blizzard of 1978, and I said the snow belt people, you know, you got Erie, Pennsylvania, and all that along the Great Lakes in the wintertime. I said they probably live that every year. They're just more prepared for it. They're set up to handle stuff like that.
Yeah, there's just so much snow everywhere. Derek got some footage of when we were on one of the roads. It was a 2-lane, but the lane to the right was actually full of snow because it was so much.
It wasn't drivable.
Yeah, and I felt bad because of people having to walk like just like how many inches, you know, where it was shoveled so that they can walk and stuff. That was crazy.
People were walking on the road. They weren't walking on the sidewalks because it was just incredibly covered. So
that was really crazy. So we'll see what Tennessee's like, and we'll probably check in.